I want to tell you something about my new Greyhound. We've had him for about a month and a half. His name is Chrome. He used to be a racing dog for a Greyhound race. They race Greyhounds in Florida, kind of like Daytona. When they reach their prime and they're no longer winning, they, they send them away, sometimes to shelters where they are killed. But we got him from a rescue group, and I just love him. We've had him about 4.5 years now. So I want to talk to you about Greyhound myths. Myth 1, they say Greyhounds are very active. They run all day long, around and around. They're very hyper and nervous. That's not true. Actually very lazy. They're really couch potatoes. They sleep for about 18 hours a day. So if you live in an apartment, it's fine. You can have a Greyhound in an apartment. You take them to the dog park for exercise. They really only run for about 30-45 seconds. Because Greyhound track, they used to race once a week, about 30 to 45 seconds. So when they run around, they get tired fast. You just take them home. So if you live in an apartment, it's fine to have a Greyhound. Myth number 2. Greyhounds don't get along with other dogs. They need to be the only one because they're very independent. It's not true. They're very social animals. When they're at the racetrack, they're around a lot of people. They don't have just one trainer. They're around a lot of people, a lot of animals. Cats and dogs are fine. I'll show you a video of my Greyhound licking a cat over him. They've been abused. They're not good with them, but with training they can be. Myth number 3. They're always hungry and just go to bed all the time, over and over. But that's not true. If you feed them just like a normal dog. They don't need a lot of food. Sometimes after being a working dog, they're not used to being inside. So when you bring them inside, they might not know how to go up and down stairs. Myth number 4. Some people think that Greyhounds are too skinny. They keep them that way so they can run fast. If they get too fat, they could die or get sick. It's not good for their hips if they're fat. They need to stay lean. If they're skinny, they get cold. So they might need something to keep them warm. Myth number 5. They're mean dogs because On racing on TV, they show them with muzzles. This is not true. Racing, they're bumping into each other is to protect them. They're chasing a mechanical rabbit called a laurel. When they're chasing it, when they stop chasing it, they stop and they play. And the muzzles, and they're playing with their friends to protect them from injuring each other. I'm going to explain how I got my Greyhound. I'm going to explain how to search about the organization for rescue. The part is fine, but the other part, a home visit, they need it. If you have an unwanted dog, maybe search for Greyhound welfare. They serve the Florida area, Eastern Florida. It's wonderful. It's where I got my Greyhound there. Every week the whole group comes together. They know how each other feels. All of them experience similar experiences. Like an organization to discuss and express frustration. They know other people who have rescued dogs. Explains it to the group. They get together and chat similar issues. Other Greyhound meetings are too formal for every week. It's good to have a Greyhound support group. It's good to have. If you don't have a support group in the area, go to www.greyhoundwelfare.org.